Hello guys, welcome back to C hash or C sharp tutorial session 9. In this session you can learn the importance of break and continue keyword statement to control the flow of execution for while, do while and for loop in C hash. So loop control statement change execution from its normal sequence. When execution leaves a scope, all automatic objects that were created in that scope are destroyed. C has support break and continue control statement. When a break statement is encountered inside a loop, then the loop is immediately terminated and the program control resume at the next statement following the loop. The C hash break is used to break loop or switch statement. It breaks the current flow of the program at specified condition. In case you are using the break keyword inside the inner loop, it will breaks only inner loop, not the outer loop. So in the switch statement video you already seen, right, how we are using the break keyword for switch case, but here we will see how we can implement the break keyword to control the for while and do while loop. Just I am giving an example. Suppose you need to, right, go to a particular complex where lot of towers will be there and flat and floor will be there, and you need to find a person. Suppose there are 10 towers and every tower there are 20 flat, so 200 flat is there. So you are navigating to one tower and all the flat, and in case you are able to identify the person, able to meet them, there is no point of, right, going to the other flat because it's a waste of time, because your condition is matching. So you can stop the loop or stop the searching part immediately and you can move out of the complex, right, because you already find the person, you already meet and discuss the solution. So that way, in case in the for while or do while loop, in case your condition is matching and you don't want to iterate, right, for the remaining conditions, so you want to come out from the loop, right, move out from the loop, so you can use the break keyword. Now let's see in the real time how for these loops we can use the break keyword. So let's create a for loop first. So for integer I equal to 0 semicolon I less than say 10, I want to iterate, then semicolon again I plus plus, and here you want to print out console dot write line the value of I you want to iterate. So you need to give the bracket here and you need to end with bracket. So that is the way you want to run a loop, for loop. Right now if you run your code, you could see it will print the value from I equal to 0 to I equal to 9, because I am checking the value till less than 10 here. So it's working fine. Now say as and when my condition is matching, say I equal to 5, so I don't want to continue the loop, then how can I do it? So I can use, give a bracket here, and I can give a condition if I equal to 5. So in case my condition is matching, I equal to 5, then so it will be outside that bracket. In case I equal to 5, I want to just break the loop. So here with the bracket you need to provide the break keyword. Now you will, if you run your code, you will able to see the difference here. So if you running your code, you could see here it is printing 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, but it is not printing 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, which is the intention of my for loop. So intention, as per the for loop, it will print 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but I am giving a break statement and I am giving a condition as and when my value equal to match with 5, immediately I will terminate from the loop. Means it will not consider the 5 as well, it will consider the before steps, right? So it will print 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and as and when it is matching with 5, immediately it is terminating the loop. So that way you can use the break keyword to control the flow of for loop. The next one important statement or keyword in C hash is continue keyword. So the continue keyword can be used in any of the loop control structure. It will stop the current iteration and pass the control to the next iteration by going back to the beginning of the loop. The purpose of writing a continue statement in C hash code is to skip the current iteration of a loop like for, while and do while. The continue statement break one iteration in the loop if a specified condition occurs and continue with the next iteration of the loop. So I'm just giving a simple example. Suppose in a complex there are 20 flat is there, and maybe you are also residing in the complex, right? So you want to invite everyone. So what you can do, you can go one by one and you can invite. But say for one particular family, you have some problem, you don't want to invite them. So what will happen, right? So you will be going all the planet one by one, you will invite them for your program, right, to be held in your home or other way. But as and when the person flat is coming but you don't want to invite them, you will be continuing, mean you will skip that person flat and again you will continue the remaining one. So that way you can use the continue statement keyword in C hash. Now let's see how what is the implement here. So in the same like for loop, if you change the break with continue, you can see the difference here. So what will happen? So break is immediately terminating the loop as and when condition is matching, but for continue, right, that particular condition will be skipped, again it will be resumed the next condition. So here it will be printed I equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, but 5 will not be printed, again it will resume from 6, 7, 8 and 9 it will go. So that is the way. So 0 to 9 it will be printed excluding 5, because that part you want to continue. You don't want to ignore it. You could see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 is not printed here, and 6, 7, 8 and 9 came. So that is the way, right, you can implement break and continue keyword to control the for and for loop. So now I will show you how you can go with while and do while loop. You can implement the continue and break keyword. So let's first go with while loop. So I can define, suppose the integer I equal to say 10. Okay, then I can give semicolon. I can use a while loop. While I want to check, say till I greater than 2, right? So it will come till 3. Then I can use console dot write line. I want to print the value of I. Okay, and then I minus minus, because I want to go in a reverse way from the I minus minus, not underscore. You could see there is no error message. Now if you are running your code, it will start from I equal to 10, it will go till greater than 2, means it will go till 3. So 10 to 3 is coming, right? Now similar way, if you break your keyword, suppose say as and when something is matching, right, suppose say in case your condition is matching to 5, again you don't want to continue, right? So you can break your statement. So here you can give again if I equal to say 5, right, you don't want to continue, so you want to continue till 6, and you can use break. Now if you run your code, you could see it will print 10 to 6. As and when 5 is matching, it will just break out the loop. Similar way, if you use continue, if you want to skip a particular condition, so it will work similar way, right? It will be only skipping I equal to 5, and remaining thing again it will be resumed. So it will print 10 to 6, and it will skip the 5, and it will again print 5, 4 and 3. So that is the way you can implement break and continue keyword, right? You can control the while loop as well with the help of the break and continue keyword in C hash. Now we will see how we can control a do while loop as well, similar way. So I can define again the variable integer I equal to 10, then that is syntax of the do while loop is do, and then console.write line here, and here I will be giving the condition. So what is my condition? While I get are equal to 2, and I can close with that. So that is the way I can write a do while loop. So initialization, then do, then the output, and then increment or decrement operator, and then the condition here, right? So now if you run your code, it will same way, it will display the output 10 to 3, because it will display the value till greater than 2. Now if you want to same way, if you want to use the break, then how can I do it? So here you can give a condition if I equal to say, suppose say as 7 is matching with 7, it will just break, right? It will just break. Now if you just run your code, you could able to see here it will print 10, 9 and 8. As and when 7 it is matching with 7, it is just moved out from the do while loop. So that way you can implement the break. But in case you want to implement the continue, then you need to change little bit. So what you need to do, you need to do it before the console output here, and here you can change it to continue. Okay, now if you running your code, still it will not be the complete code. If you run your code, though you are using continue as I equal to 7, I equal to 7 also will be executed. So it will print the value from 10 to 3 without skipping. Sorry, it will continue. Do here if I equal to so I minus minus. Okay, continue. Let's start it once more. Okay, so it is not working thoroughly because it is also, right, as and when condition is matching, it will just skipping the loop. So what you need to do, you need to give something called I, because as and when condition is matching, then that part you need to skip, and again you need to minus 1 value, right? I equal to I minus 1. So if you write that way, hopefully it should work. Now let's see whether it's working or not. So it will skip the value. You could see I equal to 7. So 10, 9, 8 is coming, skipping 7, 6, 5, 4 and 3 is working fine. So otherwise it will not work. So that as and when I equal to 7 equal to matching, immediately it is terminating the loop. So after that, if you want to resume it again, so you need to minus the value from 1, and then again it will just work as per the do while loop. So that is the way you can, right, use continue and the break keyword to control the flow of the execution for while and do while loop. That's all from today's session. Thank you.